room 218. I thought I'd try this again since it was an interesting experiment yesterday. And in our next lesson, which is lesson 3.4 in our math books, we're really going to start looking at how to look at what we were doing yesterday with using what we know about area models and two-digit by two-digit multiplication, and converting that to just listing our partial products so that we're not always drawing models. For some of you that might make you happy, and for others of you that might make you sad. So whether you're happy or you're sad, we're going to try to do something different with our area models. But let's make that connection first. So we're doing 42 times 25, or 25 rows of 42. So over here, we're going to we're going to break apart our 40 into 40 and 2. And then over here, we're going to, see if I can get that to go. There we go. We're going to break this into 20 and 5. Okay, make that 40 a little bit better. There we go. And we're going to be doing all of our multiplication with our tens digit first, which is the 2 over here. But in our model here, we know the 2 really means 20. So we'll be doing all of our multiplication with the 20 first. So we're going to multiply the 20 times the 40, or the tens digit times the tens digit. Now 2 times 4 is 8, but 20 times 40 would be 800. We're going to look at that right here where we would be doing 2 or 20 times 40. We have to remember it's not just 2 times 4, but 20 times 40. And we're going to write 800, which is the partial product we got over in our area model, right in the same problem over here. Then we're going to multiply by our tens digit again, the 20, and we're multiplying the ones. So that's doing the tens digit here, multiplying the ones digit in the number that we're multiplying. And so 20 times 2 is 40. And we'll stack that up nicely, watching our place values carefully. And we're going to put our 40 there. Now we're going to start multiplying by our 5. We're going to start again with, that looks a little like a 6, sorry about that. We're going to do 5 times 40. We're going to multiply that tens digit first. So 5 times 40 is 200. That's 20 with a 0. So here it is. We're doing 5 right here. 5 times 40, which is 200. We have to remember the values of our digits in our two-digit numbers. All right? And then the last one we do is our ones by our ones. So that's 5 times 2, which is 10. And so here we go, 5 times 2, which is 10, and we're stacking that here. Notice what we've done. We've basically taken right across the top and we've multiplied by our tens value, the 20 and 25. And we've multiplied both digits of the number we're multiplying, the 40 and then the 2, stacking them here. 20 times 40, 800. 20 times 2, 40. Then we went over to our ones digit and we did all of our multiplying there, starting again with the ones digit but multiplying the tens digit in the number we're multiplying. 5 times 40 is 200, and 5 times 2 is 10. Then all we have to do is add that all together. So of course that's zeros. 0 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1 is 5, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So our answer to 25 times 42 is 1050. So let's try another problem where I'm just going to draw my area model one more time, and I'm not going to use the pretty box I made before. Alright, so makes it more interesting. Try to look at my odd boxes. And let's think of another problem. Let's do 37 times 24. So we have 24 rows of 37. So again, we're going to look at this a little differently. We're going to draw this across. All right, and this would be the 20 and then the 4, and then the 37 goes across the top, and we're going to think of that as 30. Make that a 30, then we'll break the 37 apart. Make that a 30 and make that a 7. Now remember, we're always going to start multiplying by our tens here. That's the best way to do it, especially if you're going to get into trying to keeping track of it mentally. It's just easier to remember the tens products. So we're going to do, what is it going to look like? We're going to do, this isn't 2 times 3. This is 20 times 30. And 20 times 30 is 600. So we're going to write our 600 product right here. And that's the one that goes right here, 20 times 30. And then remember I said we're going to stick with our tens. We're going to do everything with the 20s first. So now we're doing 20 times 7. You can see it here, 20 times 7. And 20 times 7 is 140. And if I was going to show that on my problem over here, I would write that there in my area model. And then I go to my ones. But my ones, my 4 here, over here, I'm losing my pen again. So I'm still going to start, even though this is my ones multiplier, the 4 of the 24, I'm going to start multiplying my tens digit first. So it's going to be 4 times 30, and that's 120. And then I'm going to do 4 times 7, which is 28. And they would go here. 4 times 30 would be 120, and then 4 times 7 would be 28. Notice how we've taken them and just stacked them underneath our original problem. And then when we add them, we see that we have 8, and we have 8, and we have 8. Isn't that cool? I didn't even plan that. All right. So let's try one without any area model at all. For some of you, that's going to make you super happy. So let's go over here and let's try one. Let's just do 56 times 35. All right. Now, remember I said we're going to start with our multiplying with our tens digit in our multiplier first. So we're going to start with 30, and we're going to multiply the tens. You want to always multiply tens by tens first. So 30 times 50 is 1,500. Okay? Be careful to stack your place values carefully. And we're still going to multiply by 30 again, but now we're multiplying the 6 part. We did the 30 times 50, now we're doing 30 times 6. And 30 times 6 is 180, because 3 times 6 is 18, but 30 times 6 would be 180. My pen has frozen. Let's see, where did you go? Okay, let's see if I can get it to go. It doesn't want to go over there. Nope, don't want to do that either. Oh, there we go. 180. It's really glitchy. Excuse that line. Now we're going to multiply by our ones digit in our multiplier, but we're going to start multiplying the tens. 5 times 50. 5 times 50 is 250. And then 5 times 6 is 30. That's the ones times the ones. And all, that's a plus, not a multiplier. There we go. And we add it all up. That's zeros. And then 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 5 is 16. I'm going to regroup my 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our 9, and then 1,000. And our answer is 1,960. Maybe this helps, maybe it doesn't. I hope it does. We'll see. Trying this tomorrow. See ya.